Alright boys, so just got to my buddy Noah's house, and over the past week I brought the motorcycle here because my dad was coming home, and I've actually got a few people checking it out. I think there's 3 people interested right now. But yeah, I brought some jack stands because I helped him find 2 new project cars that you'll see on the channel. One is right there. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna tune the carbs on the motorcycle and then maybe show you a little bit more about the project cars. So, yeah, we're just going to do some general work, and then I don't know if he's gonna say anything about these, but if not, I'll give you guys a little information about these beauties. I haven't been filming any videos over the past week because I've been gone and had a cold. But 2 days ago, I tuned the carbs a little bit, ran it up and down the road. But since I was turning it on and off while tuning it, sometimes it was out of tune, so the battery would go dead. And I finally got it in tune. Took it about a mile down the road and stalled it. And then the battery died there. So I had to bump start it going down a hill, and luckily I got it back, so I've had it trickle charging for a few hours since then. But I'll put on the new safety glasses that I got, and we'll see if it's charged enough to start it up, and yeah, see if it does start up. Pretty flashy, right? Let's try it without chokes. Alright. It idles pretty high with the choke, but one of the guys that was texting me, he's a big car guy. He restores a few 70s era Hondas, so I told him all the problems that he had, that it had when he asked, and he didn't seem to care. He said he could tune the carbs in 5 minutes if he comes to see it, so I'm not too worried about tuning them more. But I'm going to see if I can keep it idle, maybe fine tune it. It was running great before I put the AirPods on it, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, it's not getting too much air in the air to fuel mixture ratio with the AirPods on, so I'm going to take them off and then see how it does. battery's clapped out.
Put the DOT in.
Alright, so I was asking Noah if he knew of any classic cars in the area, and he's like, oh, there's a guy with a VW thing. So we stopped by his house. Older guy, probably 60. He had this Baja conversion and a base Super Beetle. They're both Super Beetles, sitting under his little covered shed, whatever. Had it posted on Craigslist, but they weren't actually on Craigslist. Said he had a few people come check him out, but they didn't buy him. So this one, I test drove it in the rain, no windshield wipers, head out of the window. It was alright.
I can send you that clip if you want.
Yeah, we'll insert that.
Yeah.
But alignment is terrible, brakes are okay. Transaxle is okay, but it flooded when we started it, so we had to screw with it a little bit, but it was decent. And the blue one out there, it's a 75, this one's a 74. That means that the blue one is fuel injection from factory, but it doesn't have an engine, it just has a transaxle. So yeah. I'll show you a little bit more around this girlie. Alright, 74 Super Beetle with a Baja conversion. What do you say, 52,000 miles on it?
52 on the O.
But it could be rolled over probably to 152 or 252 or 352. But both of us being discount tire boys, the DOT on the tire says 1978, so they are minty. So it could be 52,000 miles on it. What is this? Just
1600 cc Boxer 4.
Boxer 4, so it makes probably like 20 horsepower. It's got the Baja muffler on it and a mangled wiring harness, so not too much special or on any VW. Radio doesn't work. Not everything works. It's got a push button start, which is pretty cool, except not. It's got blue door panels, no headliner, brown seats, and a black carpet with a black dash. The other blue car was filled with a plethora of parts. I'm definitely not going to show you all of those. But yeah, it's got a what do you call it? Short throw shifter in it, which is extremely hard because the gears are about the size of my apart from each other. But yeah, I mean, it drives decent. We'll probably redo the whole wiring harness. I think our first plan is to grind down the underside with my big grinder and undercoat it, just because. Yeah, it's got some dope blue racing livery on it. I'll show that. So it's got a few other good-for-nothing mods, like off-road tires in the front and off-road tires in the rear. A good-for-nothing sunroof that is duct-taped shut, and some aesthetically non-pleasing X-marked headlights, and a push bumper to go along with the clapped-out shocks. So, hey Noah, can we take this out for a test drive?
Oh yeah, we can.
Alright, we'll do that. Alright, so we are in the Speedle, the shitty Beetle.
Whoa, whoa! She ain't that shitty.
I don't know if it's focused, but Noah can barely drive manual. I've got the GoPro set up, and he is also live streaming. Yeah, we're gonna see how she does. And here comes the UPS truck. But not currently registered, not insured, but we're just going down the road probably. I think We're also going to send it in to get an alignment in the next week. But yeah, she drives like a champ right now. Let's see. We would also put a clip of the blue one driving, but we aren't either gonna A, tow it with the tow hook, or B, foot pedal it because it does not have an engine.
Okay, she does not have an engine.
Has a transaxle though. Noah's been researching and I've been helping a little bit. He's found a, $250 engine.
Yeah, $250 for it.
$100 headliner. That's for this one probably though. Yeah. And then for this one also, what was it? $75 front shock assembly.
Yeah.
But yeah, she drives like a beaut.
For the price I paid,
yeah,
can't do much better than that.
I haven't even spoken to that. The guy was like, yeah, $2,500 for the pair. That includes all the spare parts in the blue one, the 8 spare tires and wheels, and then the 4 fully chromed bumpers.
Yeah.
And the brand new dash in the blue one, the door handles, the doorknobs, the side mirrors, the shifter boots, the everything. Got them down to $1,500.
Oh yeah.
And they both have titles.
Clean.
Yeah, clean titles. Actually, in the process of filming this video, I stopped and applied at AutoZone. So let's hope I get a job there and get hired. That's just I think I get a discount on parts.
Oh yeah.
Join the AutoZone rewards program. For every $100 you spend, or you get 1 point for every $20 you spend. When you reach $100 or 5 points, you get $20 back. So it is totally worth it. All you got to do is put your phone number in, your email. You don't get ads though, so it's totally worth it. I didn't even know that. Yeah, so hopefully the battery on the motorcycle is charged, and then we might take it for a car test ride. But the windshield is getting pretty wet, and
a little foggy, no wipers.
Yeah, so we'll pull her in.
Jameson wants a shout out on the vid.
Yeah, shout out to Jameson.
Yeah.
Let's give her the beans.
See if she actually starts.
Yep. Take the key out. the next video, we'll be doing VW stuff and hopefully getting rid of this. I almost said Mustang. I mean motorcycle. We'll get rid of this motorcycle. See you, boys.